Yo, yo, yo. Alright, so this stream is for educational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice, no promotions offered. We are just chilling. Chilling. Man, nothing happened in New York. I mean, London. Nothing happened in London. Nothing happened in London. Let's see. Asian session, London session, no what? Nah, we didn't do London. We didn't do London, so Asian session, New York session. Woke up London session and I was like, man, nothing happening. Went right back to sleep. Went right back to sleep. What I was waiting for on Asian session, it ended up playing up to some extent, because I was looking at it from basically this. I was waiting for resistance. It didn't make resistance how I wanted it to at that time, but later it actually, you know, it broke. This was a good small entry. I think it was on the 15th. Yeah, right here. This was a nice little, a nice little buy. Anyways, wasn't waiting for that. Was waiting for that resistance. So I guess it happened later. This is what something like this is what I wanted to see around Asian. But it didn't happen at that time. So this should have been something that I would have probably executed on. Yeah, I would have definitely executed on this. Gotta execute on this all day. But what can you do? What can you do? Wasn't the best price action anyways. Came back, made another support, and then it broke this support within this range, and then it targeted this support again. So, it was a bit, it was whatever. That was whatever. Right now, this candle is not looking bad. Just gotta see. I got a buy bias right now on gold. Just because this thing is pushing up like this. I want to see how this candle close. Let's see how this 15-minute candle close. This is a new 15-minute candle though, so you just gotta see. See YouTube. All right, let's see. Hi, Camilla. Hey, I think best fake out setup. Hey, Trader, you still up? You still up? Trader, Doctor, I said, you still up? I saw that. Like right here. Right here, I was like, man, this is a nice fake out setup. The unwritten manual. Don't sleep on this. It's next candle, but I feel like the trade would have been over, right? Right here. I feel like the next candle would have been that push. This is a setup right here. This is a setup right here. And time you see this pattern right here outside of a range, you get in on sells. Just not as clean, but you gotta hold it. What language is that? What do you think? Gold up or down? I don't know. I'm just analyzing right now. Right now, I'm just keeping it buys for now. But let's see. Yeah, I feel like right here, this fake out setup, the play would have been done from right here. Wait, I thought it was on YouTube. Oh, actually we are. Lucy, what's up, Lucy? Caribbean guy, let's go. Showski, Andy Showski. I think I messed up on my crypto, but I haven't received the funds as yet. How long did you deposit? It's weekend, so how long ago was that? From your bank to the wallet or what? Because if you did it from your bank to the wallet and it's a weekend, you got to give it some time, bro. You know, you got to let it process today. Long or short, right now, I'm keeping an eye on these longs. At first, I would be interested in short below this level right here. But right now, I'm locked in. Friday from Coinbase to the broker. It looks like a sell. All right, let's see. I'm waiting on buys. I'm giving this thing 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna try to see if I could give it a buy opportunity over here. Based on how the candle is forming. What pairs are you on? How many minutes? I'm on the gold right now. Gold USD. 15-30 minutes. Man, what the heck? Anas, what's good, bro? What's good, Anas? Can you hear the music just a little, really? All right, let's see. Stasos, what's up? Yeah, I always forget that I'm mute whenever eating stuff over here. Yeah, man, this should have been a decent entry right here. Missed it. Missed it. Missed the setup over here. Um, yeah, definitely missed this thing. Who caught these buys? Anyways, we got 7 more minutes on this candle. I'm trying to see if I could just keep this thing simple. I'm just waiting for price to keep going up, so I'm gonna wait. Yeah, and that's what's cheeky over here. Cheeky stuff over here, and that's it's Sunday, blah blah blah. Sunday, blah blah blah. Okay. It's it's going on crypto. Yeah, this is gold. Waiting on the right price section though. What are you thinking of the chart right now? I'm just waiting. Just waiting. Gotta be super careful because we gotta live it right here. Can't just be buying at resistance, you know? If this thing had pulled back a little bit deeper, then it would be ideal to target this resistance, but like it's too close, so we gotta wait. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Gotta keep an eye on this area right here. You know, based on this pattern, so gotta be careful. Gotta be super careful. What does that pattern mean? Which one? We're talking about this right here. Yes, it's like a fake out pattern. It's like a fake out from breaking this ear right here. You know, we close bullish and then immediately this candle just started coming down. Came all the way back down. You know, it should respect this push right here. It should respect that push. See this candle, it didn't respect it. You know, at this point, you're like, okay, you know, time for buys. It just broke above this high over here, resistance, whatever you want to call it. You know, so that's what I'm seeing over here. We got this level here, so that's why you got to be careful. It's a lot. It's a lot in one, so you got to be careful. Still keeping an eye. It will go up. Okay, let's see. If it's gonna go up, I want to see the right confirmation. I did think gold would go down to 32.40, but I'm not sure anymore. Yeah, maybe just gotta wait a little longer. Just gotta wait on the right, confirmation. I mean, honestly, it's not the best price action. It's been just ranging in this area, support, resistance, support. It's not continuing. It's just ranging. It's just from one level to the next. But let's see. It's gonna go down, bro. I hope. You hope. Amazon, what's up, bro? I have that marked up. Rags to riches. Nice. I was waiting all day. You were waiting all day? For me? Man, I was sleeping. I was up for like an hour Asian session, but that was it. An hour and a half Asian session. I was trying to get this resistance over here, but it didn't happen. It happened way too late. This little level right here. Just trying to get this set up yesterday to target the support, but this range ended up extending until it made a support within this range, so just gotta wait. Trying to see what's gonna happen on the buy side. There's no sell talk until we, at least start breaking below this level. Preferably this level, like 32.88. But I don't think I'm gonna be around until that time, so if I can see some action right now, then that is even better. Let's see. I'm feeling like this thing is gonna range and then it's gonna break above and close that body. That's what I have a feeling is gonna happen. You think it's gonna hit 33.07? Because to be honest, that's my stop loss right now. Okay, we don't want it to go there anymore. Can't let that happen. 33.07, yeah, we gotta reject. We gotta reject. Right now, we gotta reject and start dropping. Start clearing all these stuff down here. Yeah, so that's what we want to see now. Possibly incoming sweep. Let's see. Let's see. Feel like it's gonna range here. Maybe a wick or two. But let's see. Barca, 3-2 Barca on top. Man, yeah, congrats, bro. You guys have a good season. Yeah, you guys have a good season. It's what it is. Tio, what's up, Tio? So, today's plan, just waiting. The only thing that makes sense right now is you know, an entry or impulse entry through this level, but I don't want to do that type of entry right now. I want to wait. I want to wait. I want to wait at least one more candle or so, because if this candle, I want to see how this candle is going to close. I want to see what candle is going to close above or below. Yeah, we gotta wait. I want to see a candle closing maybe like this. You know, something like that. Just not a bad idea. Just to clear this level over here. Then the next candle can be an execution candle. Look for longs if it breaks a high, yeah. That's what I'm doing over here, looking for longs if it break the high. If it breaks a low, then I gotta, you know, see the price action. I don't want to just execute if it break the low. I gotta see the price action. But right now, I want to keep the buys. Hey, Red and Chat, Teshas, what's up, Teshas? Bro, you've been killing GJ. You've been killing GJ. I like how you share the analysis in the Discord. You know? Bro, locked in on GJ. Are you looking for long? There are some BSL buy side liquidity. Yeah, that's why I want to wait for the candles to close. You know, when the candles close, there's a higher probability. When the candle close, you can when the candle close with volume, you can manage risk. You're not looking to hold over here. On the upside, downside, you just need some volume and confirmation. When I'm looking at the sell anything with sell, this is the thing right here. Based off this price action, this is looking to favor the sell side. So let's see. Gotta wait on the candles to close. Let's see. 3-minute confirmed. Please, GJ. Let's see. I mean, right now, GJ. All right, we got level right here, resistance, support. For me personally, GJ not the best price action right now, but you know, you can see that it's going up. It's taking its time going up. It's taking its little time. You know, you want to see this thing break above 191.500, and if you're looking for sells below 191.100, that would be a good idea. Even better sells below this level over here. So you got some range on GJ. Oh, NAS came right back. Didn't hit that target. NQ came right back. All right, let's see. No sound, G? Really? No sound, like no music or no audio? Cause saying I got audio over here. No sound. No sound. Toko, what's up? What's up, Toko? Barca on top of that was, bro. I haven't even watched so much of the highlights. That's so annoyed I am. That's so annoyed I am. I didn't even watch the highlight. Not yet. And up as far 5 minute scalpers. 5 minute scalpers. I mean, what's the difference with 5 minute scalpers and 15 minute scalpers or the 1 minute scalper? I feel like you scalp, you scalp. You just gotta manage risk. Manage risk and weigh on volume. And that's the advice that I would give if you're a scalper. Weigh on volume. Because with volume, even if you're going against a trend, you know you can come out on top. Go up. I want some money to go up. What's up, Brad? Osman, what's up, bro? Osman, let's go. Thanks, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I feel like this thing's gonna range. Is it gonna close on the downside or the upside? You gotta wait. What? Uh, all right. Relax. Nah. Pray. Amazon, tell you, bro, stop wasting your prayer on these stuff, bro. You got other important things you gotta pray about. We're not praying for that thing to happen, bro. This thing gonna go wherever it wanna go. This thing gonna go wherever it wanna go. Talking about prayer. What a waste of prayer. This thing gonna do whatever, man. I think it's gonna go down to at least 3280. 3280. All right, let's see. 3280. Yeah, we're not trying to be here all day today. We've been live for 30 minutes so far. If this thing closed below here with a body, I might just be locked in on cells to target this area over here. Show the H1. Yeah, H1 needs a pullback anyways. Now we came all the way up here. So based on this market structure, this thing's been just ranging. Gold making me sleepy. Yeah, last night we were up waiting on gold and I was sleepy. I was like, hey. Go up, please. Man, that's just crazy. That's it's crazy. You can probably get some buys in the next 3 minutes. All right, let's see. not gonna be here all day, so I like this closure. I'm gonna be locked in on sales right now. Depending on how this kind of close in the next 3 minutes or so. All right. Yeah, this thing came way. This thing, yeah, can't do anything right now. This thing came down too much. This thing came down too much. All right, more waiting over here. You know, I was expecting, I was hoping that this thing would close maybe at least maybe like right here. Something like this. But it already used up all that space, all that range. Yeah, can't do anything on gold right now. Needs to pass edge for support. That may be tough for today. Yeah, I mean, nothing was wrong with targeting this support, but not right here, you know, not right here. Up here, maybe could have targeted like 60 pips, something like that, but this thing already filled the range. So everyone, you know, you're gonna get caught up in a pullback right now, unless the volume is just so much that it just keeps going. But I don't want to put an entry on that. You know, for me, this thing is already filled. So still got nice clean range around. It's just a matter of waiting. You know, the hardest part is just waiting, you know? I have a TP on 3281. 3281. Okay. H4 support, yeah. So let's mark this. Let's mark this off right here. Gotta keep our eye on this level. Wait for the 3 update. Hi, Brad. Yo. H1 range, yeah, it's a range market right now. It's a range market right now. It's not, there's no continuation setup. Just support resistance, support resistance. We got volume now, that's a good thing. I went short at 32.99. 32.99. Okay. With that type something on she moving a bit. Yeah, that's good. You know, you gotta manage risk. Manage risk, close partials, because you never know. It's a good entry though. So it's more of a like a breakout type of vibe. Even on the 5 minute, like, you know, if you were even looking at the 5 minute, I wouldn't be interested on anything until below this level. A closure below this level, but this thing closed all the way down here. So just gotta wait. I'm gonna give this thing like, I don't know, maybe 30 more minutes. You Nigerian? Nah, I'm Jamaican. Give this thing maybe 30 more minutes. Not gonna sit here all morning. We got stuff to do. I gotta pack because I'm moving. So I gotta pack. I have a TP 3281. Okay, nice. You got a support right here, so you gotta prioritize this before your TP. GU doesn't look too bad for this week. Some buys this week on GU. Yeah, GU not looking too bad. Let's check the daily. Is it gonna target these highs again? Because this is the thing, the weekly is looking, we had a rejection last week. So I think this thing is going back up. I think this thing might be going back up here. GU. Waiting for a GU to come to my level. Okay, where is your level? What level you got? G weekly coming to the last high. Okay, let's see. Damn, I wish I knew what y'all talking about for real. You just gotta do some research. You could know what we're talking about in literally 3 days. Literally 3 days. You just gotta look at the fundamentals. What are you waiting for? Let's go back to gold. Yeah, and gold can't do anything right now. Not waiting for anything, just waiting for price action. Are you in a trade now? The only thing that made sense was, this candle closing a little bit higher so that this candle could, probably fill this range, but this one candle, it did too much, so gotta wait. Gold is very boring right now. Feels like market is moving against you. Yeah, it is boring right now. Because, even if we close below, like, if this next candle close below here, I'm gonna have to wait on some resistance to continue pushing down. Because I'm not gonna look for a sell. If this thing closed below here, I'm not gonna look for a sell because we had to move like, this thing had to move like, let's see, 160 pips or so. So there's no point executing a sell. If you're gonna execute a sell down here when this thing closes, you might as well just execute right now. So if this thing closed below here with a body, then it needs to make some structure, which is maybe some resistance or whatever support. Maybe it could break that support to fill this range over here. But right now, it's just chilling. It's just chilling. So the most I can do right now is probably keep an eye on this level here, see if it's gonna make a wick, and then the next candle, farms bullish. You just gotta see. You just gotta wait. Because we are ranging anyways, it's just ranging. Then look at EU. See EU. How many minutes time frame? 15-30 minute time frame. Let's see EU. Man, I don't know what to make of EU. Because look at this. This is a daily. This is a daily time frame. This is the daily time frame. You might as well wait for it to like clear this level to the downside or something for a stronger bias. But as of now, we got this support here. We got some resistance here. This resistance also goes over here. So this is a strong level. This is a strong level right here. So maybe you could wait on buys above this level, or maybe you could do sells below here. It's Monday, so you still got the entire week ahead. You should be moving this thing around a lot. But there's no clean range. If you sell below the support, there's no clean range. So you might as well wait for price to close below here, or if you're looking for buys, wait for it to close above. That's the only thing I see on EU right now. On a scalp level, it's just messy. You gotta look at EU on the bigger picture. What are you looking at EU? This is EU right now. This is EU on the H4. It's ranging. So gotta wait for this thing to clear. Are you in a trade? Nah. Will Smith, man. No matter what hat I wear, no matter what, you guys still say that. We left Will Smith in the Asian session, bro. It's a new session now. Currency, GU, EU. I mean, the only thing that I'm looking at right now that catches my eye is GU. Maybe we could get some pullback to target these highs, continue pushing up to that weekly level. So apart from this, I don't see anything. We just made some support here. This thing is going to do a push. So this is the only thing that, you know, I'm keeping an eye on right now. Everything else to me is just from looking at the 4 hours, either ranging or just need some more time. AU them ranging, EG, no structure over here. GN don't look too bad, but I'm already looking at GU, so I'm not going to focus on that. I mean, I guess EJ could make some support at any point. I don't know. Just gotta see. GU is just more clear to me. What? What, boy? Sorry. All right. You want to go for a walk? Chill, bro. Chill, 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 chill. You want to go for a walk? A walk? You gotta wait. We gotta wait, bro. We gotta get a set up on gold real quick. Go use your pad. You know how to use your pad. Go use your pad. It's flying. What's flying? What is flying? Let's see. Okay. Gold. Yeah, this thing is pushing. This thing is pushing. So we're back to where we were an hour ago. Okay. Nice. Back to where we were an hour ago. Can't do anything. Can't do anything still. Because you got this level right here, so gotta clear this level. 70 pips in a few seconds? Yeah, crazy. This thing didn't even make a bottom wick or nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this thing is it's a deep support. I feel like it's gonna push. I feel like it's gonna keep pushing up. Gotta get a nice closure though, like, you know, something that's worth executing off, you know, something like this. Maybe the next candle can open, you know, do a little bottom wick, whatever it is, and then on the flip, you know, we try to catch a move or something. Not from bottom wick, that's why I not execute. Ah, okay. Yeah. Can't, you gotta wait on that bottom wick. No bottom wick, no party. No top wick, no party. But I'm still waiting to clear this range because I don't want to execute. I mean, I guess you could, you know, with volume, if price comes up here, you could start managing if it even comes back, but I want to wait for it to clear. You know, just a little closure above, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Yeah, no bottom wick, so that is tough. Yeah, I might have to wrap it up soon because, dog wanting to walk. So I don't know, maybe take him for a walk and then come back real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Just gotta wait. There's nothing happening right now. I gotta take my dog for a walk. But call the goal to go up. No, we got someone. Someone has a stop loss right here. So someone has a stop loss right here. So we gotta respect that. We gotta respect that. So you better trade in the range. You better trade in the range. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, I gotta go for a walk real quick. So I'm gonna be back. By the time I'm back, maybe this thing closed above. Maybe this thing closed above. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna be back.
Anakin. Anakin's gone. I'm what remains.
Breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow.
You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy this and not join them. Bring balance to the Force. Not leave it in darkness. For my brother Anakin, I loved you.
Yo, yo, yo. All right, let's see. Yeah, still in the same spot, nothing crazy. Still in the same spot. Check EU. All right, let's see. We gotta check EU though. EU is ranging. Khalid. EU is ranging. And gold is doing nothing new. Are you scalping EU or what? I mean, you just gotta target the levels. If you're scalping, you just gotta target support, target resistance, because that's what it's really doing. It's just ranging. Just ranging, bro. It need to go down. Nah, you're not scalping. Well, if you're not scalping and you're trying to get a nice entry, I feel like there's nothing in here though, because this is the H one, it's just ranging. So I'll wait for it to maybe about, 200 or below this level right here. So you just gotta see. Saying what's up. Market don't need to do nothing. Let's see, yeah. Today is gonna be a day where, okay, wait, let's see. Man, just gotta see, because this thing can just continue ranging. Need that one candle that's gonna close above here with a body that's not too far and it's not too close, That's what I want to see right now, and then I'm gonna call it a day. If I don't see that, I'm gonna just call it a day. No setup over here, it's just ranging. No bottom wick. So if you didn't take buys down here, you just gotta chill right now. So let's see what happens. This thing has no bottom wick. It's pushing. Oh, it's giving me headaches. Can't let go, give you a headache. Can't let go, give you a headache, bro. Oh, crazy stuff on gold. Can't do anything about that. These last green candles, crazy. Yep. Can't do anything with this, bro. It's just whatever. Let's show the H1. Yeah. Sometime you get the move, but there's no confirmation, and that's just what it is. Not every move gonna have a confirmation. Some move gonna just move. Already done for today. Made angel jaws. Nice. Nice job, bro. Wi-Fi break. Let's go. Let's go. I'm waiting. Yeah. The support was brutal. Like, this was a good support over here. You know, nice liquidity to push this thing up. Anyways, let's check NAS real quick. Man, what is this candle on gold? No bottom wig, just broke. What is this? It's hitting a supply zone, no? Yeah, it is. Got supply right up here, so we gotta see. The supply wasn't the issue. Like, even if there's a supply zone, the issue is right here, that entry. You need that volume. I didn't get an entry confirmation here. Clean breakthrough 33.8. And or you can ride this thing to 33.80. Okay, let's see. The only thing you can do if this is gonna go up, you gotta wait on support all over again, yeah? So if this thing just broke this level, the only thing that can be done now is wait on some support. Man, that's why I don't be see in the daytime you got all these spam numbers and stuff, bro. Like, so much energy used up in the daytime. All right. He says before high take, so it's on. Amazing. You always want to do the opposite of what the market is doing. I don't get that. Why you always want to do the opposite of what the market is doing? Why you want it back in the range? Nah, we need to leave this area and make some nice structure. You know, clear these highs. We don't want no range. Big job, Brad. Today, telechoppy. Yeah, I mean, it's just the range is not, you know, not good. Not good. Just look at this, man. This thing open with no bottom wick. Just kept pushing. So much volume. Just pushed up from in here. So a lot of stuff wrong with this push. You say must go there to take SL. No, we'll go though. But before you wanted it to go up, so now you wanted it, you wanted to go down. I swear, first you think you understand it, then it does the opposite and stays boring for hours. Yeah, you just gotta wait. This is what you need though. Volume, you can't go wrong with volume. But what can you do if this thing opened down here and then it just started pushing? Can't do anything. Who caught these buys though? Who caught buys over here? In buy at 3300, 3300. Oh, nice. You took it right here. Yeah, I was waiting for a closure above this level. Because if I bought right here, like, I don't want to get caught up in, let's say, a rejection. It's the dollar dumping. GU. GU still got to pull back. GU still has to pull back. GU has to pull back. You just gotta let GU do its thing. Again, setup not farm. Yeah, setup didn't farm. Assad, setup didn't farm. But some people they're setup farm. So I don't know if it's setup. I don't know if it's intuition or there's, I want to execute off that one system. What will it do after it hit TP? After it TP, it's going to continue going up. Make you feel like you should have held it. Why is gold going up? Maybe because you're in cells. Maybe because you're in cells. That's why it's going up. All right, so looking at gold, we still got some work to do on the upside. We got to clear this level, Got to clear all of this stuff to continue pushing. Still holding. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. We got some people holding over here. Man, this is the best push since market open. Actually, now we had a push to the downside at 9 p.m. yesterday. We had a push to the downside at 9 p.m. yesterday. So this is like the best push since 9 p.m. yesterday. You shorted gold? When? Like right now? Where's your stop loss? That's the question. Where's your stop loss? This thing is tearing up. This thing is tearing up. You shorted gold. Where's your stop loss? Anyway, where are you guys from? Because I'm out hit. I'm out hit prof for the day. Nice. Rids, that's good, bro. What a wonderful idea. I'm wondering where should I had to buy an opportunity. Yeah, so when that move like this happen, you gotta look and you gotta say, okay, where could you have executed? Like for me, I was waiting for I'm waiting for two things. Either a closure above here, not too far, but slightly above the range. That's one option. Or, some support over here. But support, maybe let's say it was down here to target this high, this resistance. So that's two scenarios for me, the closest scenario that played out was the one that should have closed above here, the body. So if this thing didn't close above, then nothing really happened. You know, I can't even say miss. There's no, it didn't even miss. It just didn't even happen. It didn't happen because even if I had the support down here, if this happened down here, I still wouldn't have executed because there's no bottom wick. Even if we had this wick down here, and I need at least something, so I would have missed this thing down here. I know I missed this closing above, so you just can't do anything about it. If the move happened, it just happened. So not all the entry gonna be the same every time. Sometimes you gotta improvise, sometimes you just can't do nothing. I wait for a liquid sweep 33 30 Asian high. I okay. So now it's like I think I'm gonna call it over here because there's nothing to do. You gotta wait on a pullback, at least 3-4 candles. That's another hour or so. So I think I'm gonna be in the Discord if anything. If this thing makes some support, I'm gonna be in the Discord. But I don't see the point waiting on gold right now. Might as well save that energy for Asian session. Need some support again. Why not short? Because this thing is pushing to the upside. That's the issue. If you short right now, there's so many different ways you can short right now. You could do, let's say you do something like, this. If you do something like this, you might get stopped out, and if I do something like this, I might be okay. So it's you gotta get everything aligned. You gotta get everything aligned, but definitely don't want to look for no sells here. This thing is pushing. This thing is not a part of the playbook at all. This thing is like if I sell right here, this is gonna be like when I just started trading and I'm like, man, this thing pushed up so much. Okay, it must be time to sell, and I will hit that sell button, but can't do anything now, bro. Taki says yes. Okay, it's going to sell. Yeah, I don't know when though. I gotta wait on the confirmation. Can't just sell because we have a level here or this thing pushed up, 100 pips. This gold will take all of your balance in one candle. Yeah, it will. No joke. 1-2 candle take all your balance. Maybe some retest can happen, create some support, target resistance later. What stock are you tracking? This is gold right now, not stock. This is gold. Where's the thing? Where's that thing? This is gold USD. And this is NAS. All right, so I'm gonna call it over here. There's no point. Stay humble, everyone. Yeah, you gotta always stay humble. Gotta always stay humble. Before gold humble you. How many minutes? 15 minutes. Yeah, so I mean the only thing at this point, the only thing that can be done, you gotta wait on some support, some resistance, or wait for price to range. That's gonna take another hour or two, so same. Take care, my brother. Hey, Anas, take care. Take care. I'm I might be on an Asian session. If not Asian session, London session. I'm gonna post it in the Discord. I'm gonna post it in the Discord. Hey, Cray, appreciate the gift. Crane, appreciate the gift. Renate, Crail, okay. Appreciate it. Thinking on joining Raja Scores? Yeah, why not? Go for it. Let's see. You know, H1, nothing could have been done on the H1. Sometimes you go back to some time frame and you could be like, okay, maybe could have done this and that, but in this scenario, it's just price just, just went. This thing is still pushing. Take care, Zeno. Take care. I caught the bias. Anasi caught the bias. Still holding. Nice. All right, have a relaxed day after try. Yeah. Don't try to chill out today. Try to do some packing or something. I'm gonna keep an eye on some support though. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna keep some eye in the Discord for support. Get a nice pullback, but gold is looking good right now in terms of movement. Finally left this area. This area is horrible. Hopefully, don't do the same thing up here. We need this price action over here. We need something like this to start happening again, like a trend. H1 range, yeah, got a break. It's looking good though. Man, look at this H1. This thing is nasty with volume. If you hold in, GG's. If I was in this, I would be holding this thing. I'd close half and then just anticipate for runners to, start making some structure above here. No pour to continue. Yeah, gotta get some support. This thing can make support as long as it respect this level here. It's chilling. Anything above here, it's whatever. So let's see. Hey bro, did you pass the trade locker challenge already? Nah, still haven't. Only passed phase one so far in the other account. Gotta find. I'm gonna keep an eye on GU. This one is still got some work to do on this one. It's at 201 right now. Had a losing streak week before last week, week before last week. So got some work to do. Got to go back down to 0.5% after that losing streak. H4 too low. Yeah. All right, let's go through these stuff one more time. See what I can focus on this week. AU daily. Okay, let's see. I feel like GJ needs to pull back though. I feel like GJ needs to do something. I'm gonna keep an eye on GJ. Yeah, EJ is a mess. Like, this is daily on the EJ. This thing's a mess. Can't do anything on that. AJ ranging. So let's do something like this. EA, okay, EA. So right now I'm just looking at maybe like six stuff. Nothing crazy, just six spear that I'm maybe by tomorrow I'm gonna see what I'm gonna be locked in on. Got some stuff breaking structure right now, so I'm just waiting. Gotta get that thing to gotta get 6% to be done with phase 2. So let's see what can happen this week. Man, GU is crazy. This thing just broke. The dollar tanking right now. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here though. Let's check gold one last time. Check gold one last time, see what's happening. Yeah, this thing is still pushing. Crazy volume. Even on this candle, you could have executed. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, this thing is basically ranging. No good structure. No good range on us. So yeah, so I'm gonna see you guys later. Later at Asian session. Appreciate all the follows, by the way. Maybe around 10 p.m., 9, 10 p.m. Because nothing's happening in London anyway, so might as well just split it up between this time and Asian time. At least you know there's volume. Like, we're not getting this stuff in London anyways. What time frame are you using? 15-minute and 30-minute. Not getting this thing in London. Yeah, so the only thing you need on gold is support. You need some support on gold. You need support. If this thing is going to continue going up, you need support. Anticipating for price to basically break resistance. Same thing you did here. It came up, it's support, then it broke. The only difference with here, this price action was rangy. I would want to see something that's maybe like this. It made support and then it just keeps pushing up on the next candle. But if it's gonna start ranging and then do all that weird stuff, you just gotta wait for that body to close above for more confirmation. So that's the only thing I see on gold right now, and that's it. So I'll see you guys later on maybe like 10 or 9 or something like that. If you're not in the Discord is in my bio. It's got to go back down at some point. Yeah, it has to at some point. So I'm whatever waiting for that, but we're not going to wait on that over here today. That's going to take maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe two 30-minute candles. Might take forever because it's still pushing. So if it's still pushing, that means it's still in the same spot. So need some rejection, and then it could start holding down. So I'm gonna update this thing in the Discord. So I'll see you guys later over there.